and it is very, very nostalgic. And seeing sir and welcoming us here and sitting here, it's totally a different feeling. And believe me, you sitting there right now, and after 4 to 5 years, you could be here. And the journey here is, yes, not easy. Like Sanjay told us, the market is totally a different place what you hear right now in this room. But it's not even difficult to be. What here, journey is difficult, but at the same time, it's not. Like me being in a very niche market of finance. Like here we have all the people from marketing, and they talk in a different, like finance is something, it's a very niche market. Placement is also very difficult, you know, and finance is something where you are mostly confused, you know, you go for a company and they tell you, you have to sell a credit card or you have to sell a demat card. So in the stream of finance, you're doing something else. So here, like Sarvesh told us, you have to groom yourself. Like you have to adapt other things than your numbers. And believe me, numbers are it's not very important. Like you don't have to fail or something, but you have to have average numbers, but you have to have yourself a little bit extra what you can do, what you can provide to the company. Being raw over here, you all are raw for the company. So they are not expecting you to go there and do something different from them. You are raw, they don't expect you to do that. But one thing you have different for them. Like me, a finance person, I can tell you, like Sarvey said, you should groom yourself, you should have something extra. But what are those extra things you can do? So one is Excel. We all know, we all put in our biodata and our resume that we are good at our MS Office. But how good you are? You know plus, minus, but that does not work. No company is asking you to do plus, minus in Excel. You should be more, do modeling into it. Me right now, in a couple of days before, I had an intern. She's from IMT Ghaziabad. What is the difference? I have another guy with me who's IM Ahmedabad. So what is the difference between you as an MBA and them? You're studying the same text. The small difference they make is they know modelings, financial modelings in Excel. They don't do anything. They just know, you also know how to make a balance sheet from a text, right? They know to make a balance sheet in Excel. That's the only difference. So you should know small things, your sums, your equations, or your particular small projects you do in your classes. You make PPTs. We used to make PPTs when we were here, but that PPT and today's PPT is totally different. Though it's a PPT, what's the difference? It's how to put your data in one pie chart or an Excel. You will put that in you will put an Excel sheet into a PPT and say, I've made a PPT. No. How to put it in a pie chart or an Excel. That is important. Because I remember here, I know Excel, I know my PPT, but not to that level where you can make a difference to them. So there are small things, you know how to use VLOOKUP, how to use simple formulas, simple. That will make you stand out. Because when I know, like ma'am was telling us, you're going through your internship programs right now. So there you learn, small things like that. You will be making some projects there. So what projects you're going to make there? So this is what they'll expect you to do. They'll expect you to do something, do something out of that Excel, do something for us, take out this data, sort this data, do the filter. They will ask you to do such things only. So you should, grooming yourself, you should know small things like this, which will make difference to you when you'll be standing in the crowd of freshers out. Believe me, in the market right now, me having some internship with me, what I know, market is low, yes, it is low, but at the same time, it's a good advantage for raw people like you, because they want cheap people. They don't want experience right now. Market has pressure, and you have a good opportunity to grab it. It's something very small things you have to have them, like Excels, PPTs, good communication here, like you all know how to speak in English, yes. But then corporate English, few things which makes difference. Like we say, we have a problem here. Just say we have a situation here. We don't say problem. We don't say but, we say however. Which is not a negative word, a positive word, because you can do it. We have a situation which we can solve. We don't have a problem. These are small things which can make a difference. Being wrong. You guys, I mean, nobody there wants a, if you go to finance interview and they don't want you to know everything. Like I remember when I did my first interview, they just asked me what is accounts payable. And I say accounts payable is when you lend money to somebody and we have to pay that back. It's correct, it's simple. I just said, it was one line I had to say because this is what I know. And I said, fine. Then my manager who was taking my interview, she told me the whole story. This is accounts payable, like we are a big company where accounts payable is not just accounts payable. We have a whole department over it. So you don't need to know everything, a small thing, but with one small thing extra. Small thing, it's not big. Excel is a very small thing, you can do it. And then she told me, in a big company, you get a PO, then it's raised there, and there's a whole department of accounts payable. And then the next thing she asked me, she gave me a situation that take a situation yourself and just, sell something. She just told me that. Take a situation, you have to sell a t-shirt. So she was not looking what I can speak, what I'm speaking. She was just looking, can I handle the situation that time and speak relevant? I'm not here with some speech ready, but I'm just speaking experience here. And same way, she just asked me, what you can speak, just speak, give me a situation. So I just it was so random, I just took her that I'm in a mall. It's easy to, sell t-shirts in a mall. So I just took that and then just told her, I asked people that and what questionnaire you will ask, and just told them. It was a 5-minute thing and she thought, stop it. She just came to know what she wants to know. That person can speak. So all these small things you have to keep in mind when you go out. And now as your internship is there and this is what you learn there. And me with a journey, I started with process development G. That's a Genpact. So Genpact is a BPO. So a lot of people is like BPO, as BPO. What is BPO for you? Call center? Yeah? Most of it. That's business processing output. So what is business processing? Is it only calling? It's not calling. That's call center itself. It's not a BPO. 90% of MNCs here are BPOs. You know that? If you say HCL, it's a BPO. If you say Wipro, it's a BPO. Dell, it's a BPO here. They are not manufacturing here. They are not city. They are not producing any kind of bank. Do they give you services as bank in city? Very small, niche market, corporate. Not generally you'll have a city bank account. Or all these companies are shared services. They have put their outsourced unit in India and they work. So good thing about working in a BPO is you got to travel. You got to explore yourself globally. I started working in Genpact. I used to work for GSK, which was an Ireland-based company. It is a UK-based company, but my office, I used to support Ireland and Netherlands. And I happened to get a chance to go there. Just because I had to get the process from there. So such an exposure in such a small level. Yeah? And that has helped me because I had a client side experience. I again joined to G, again from Genpact to G. There I was an FP&A analyst. FP&A, I know finance people know, financial planning and analysis. Yeah? So where I used to take care of all the operating expenses. So there, again, it was an Abu Dhabi based company. So GE and Mubatla. So Mubatla is a company based out of Abu Dhabi. So I happened to go there, work there with them. So again, you get an opportunity to work with global people. You're a totally different person when you're working with them. Right? Here, the tone is different, the jokes are different. You might get offended what they are saying and you might get offended what they are saying to you. You won't understand their expressions, what they are saying. So those are small things which make a difference and they say, okay Bhumika, you go there. Because you might be good at knowledge, but you are not good at small things which also matters. For, if you go globally, you talk globally, you not only need to have knowledge. also need to have other things. Small body language, communication. There are a lot of things, we smile or giggle sometimes, we feel amused, but we should not do that. Because you might offend somebody else in some or the other way. So these are some corporate ethics which makes you, different from them, and you get an opportunity. Right now I'm working with SBI cards. I lead revenue analysis. There I do all the closing and reporting. And I got this opportunity because I was there and now right now I'm in SBI SBI. So this is a corporate company. Now people say, you were in a BPO never gets an opportunity in corporate. It's not like that. I am here in this corporate because I was in a BPO. But it's not a different, like BPO is not something which is harmful or it's a bad thing. I am just working for Jinbag, on the payroll of Jinbag, working for GE. My experience is totally corporate. I used to do finance there, and it's totally fine, right? So I want you to understand the market first. Just don't go यहाँ BPO में ऐसा होता है या फिर corporate मेरे को corporate job ही चाहिए और ऐसा. There is nothing like that. It depends what stream you're going, what vertical you're going. Sometimes industry does not matter, your vertical matters. At least in finance it matters, because your stream is very niche. So my idea is you should groom in yourself like Excel, some PPT, I'm a little bit extra, little bit. How to model it, how to present your data in a very small thing, a pie chart. So those are the things which matters, and I'll end up here. Thank you so much, and thanks for your patience.